Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, I hope I am finally back. I had to take a break. My allergies turned into much more than allergies, and I've been fighting with my body for the last, I think, 2 weeks, so I can't even remember how long. But I know I haven't been back for a while, and I am not I'm not out of the woods as yet. My doctor did say it was going to be long, so I'm just going to have to give myself some grace. But I'm so glad to be able to be doing this video today. And also, I just want to thank all of you that sent me messages, inquired if I was okay, and, gave me the grace to say that, you will still be around. So I thank you for that. And yeah, I'm going to see how it goes. Probably going to get a little out of breath and stuff like that, but I'm kind of feeling a little, I won't say depressed, but a little sad that I'm not crafting at all, because I have not been crafting. I haven't sat at this table for, I have no idea how long. But anyway, we are here, and we're going to see how it goes, because it's going to be a long stretch, and I can't not craft at the same time. So let's go. I saw this idea, or I was inspired by this idea that we're going to put into our audiobooks from Fun Life on a Budget. I've changed it up here and there. Okay. So let's see what we are going to create. So these are just from my stash, all the leftover pieces. This is also a leftover piece, but I think I might use that one there. They are, I think, one like 20 GSM. Okay, so I'm going to use those two there. A lot of things were lying on my desk. Going to use this butterfly. I might use this here, or I might use that there. Not sure. Might also use this leftover. Okay, I have a little tag over here that I cut down from some leftover mini tags that were on my desk. So that's that. That's just a piece of cardboard that I might use. I'll use a corner rounder, and I'll use a hole punch. And then these are from shopping bags. I've just cut them like doubled. Punch them, and then I double them. Okay, and I distress them. And I hope I have the cord that I want to use. Yep, I do. There we go. So there's some twine that I want to use. And then the last thing I think I want to use is a brad. So I forgot to take out a brad. But nevertheless, it is right over here. So I hope you ladies have been doing better than me. Yeah, it is cold here in South Africa. So that could also have been the reason why I got really sick. One day when I have more breath in me, I'll probably let you know what happened. But I mean, it's just the normal bronchitis and chest infection, normal stuff that happens in winter. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Now, normally you will work on the size of cardboard that you have, or scrap that you have, but I'm doing it a little bit differently, because I got this piece over here now, and I kind of want this is going to be the flap of the pocket. So I kind of want the pocket at least that wide, okay, so that I can fit that in there. So let's do that first, and then we'll work backwards. And this is folded, so I might just add some book page to the back just so that it doesn't fold. Okay, so I'm going to cut it over there, and I am going to definitely lose some of this because I cannot have such a wide flap for my pocket. So I am going to cut it a little bit more like that, and then I think I'm gonna lose that, and I'm gonna keep the rest. Okay, so maybe there. Right, so I'm gonna use that. How's that? I'm gonna keep that, and then I'm gonna match the size of the pocket up. But before we go further, let's just take some book page and put it on. Now when I turn it, so I must put the book page this way. So when I turn it, it's not upside down. Okay. Excuse me. So please excuse me, you know, clearing my throat. I apologize if it irritates anyone, and it's not nice. Let's be honest, let's call a spade a spade. But yeah, that's the only way, you know, I can't I can't help it. And then the recovery is going to be a long one. So that's my pocket. It's gonna flap that way. So I'm gonna add this here. Like that. Yeah, okay, and then we'll let that dry for a while. Okay. So let's just put this back where it belongs. Alright, that's done. Okay. Not very nicely, I might add. Over here. I've got a meeting at 5 o'clock, so I need to rush. Yeah. You know me, I must still be able to do all these things, huh, ladies? Had a meeting yesterday. Gonna have a meeting today. Gonna have a meeting tomorrow. No such thing as one thing. So, yeah, I thought the meeting was later, but it isn't. So I'm gonna rush. So are you good? Are you good? I hope you are good. Hope you've been crafting. And when I show you my Friday freebie, that's been lying there forever and a day. Okay, so let's just say our pocket must be the same width. Okay, so I don't know what's on my table, what's not on my table. I'm gonna wing it, okay, for the most part. Oh, there's this here. So we're gonna add that thing. We're gonna cut it out there, just so that it's, you know, matchy. Okay, I got a little container here. I'm just putting all my scrappies in. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Right, so we've got this. Let's ink it. So my son is working in the background here, trying to get me some wallpaper that I want to use to bind a journal. So hopefully I'll be able to bind that cherry blossom journal soon. Right, so that's that. And I think I want to round the edges here. So let's see. Oh my greatness. Ooh, that's weird. My corner rounder is not there. Oh, must be me, because there's no one else that uses it. So I'm going to use the small one. That's fine. Or I could use a real chomper one. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's horrible. Now what happened there? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, you know, this one is not like the best. But anyway, it does its job. Right, so we're going to do that. Like that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of find the middle of this. Like that. And find the middle of that. Okay. Right. But before I find the middle, I'm just going to score a line down there for the fold. I'm not really giving you measurements because these are scraps. So you take the idea and you run with it on your own. Maybe about a 1/4 of an inch. Or a 3/4. Let's see where 3/4 sits. Well, not a 3/4. Oh, that's a lie. It's not even 1/2 inch. Leave alone 3/4. I mean, yeah, just over a 1/4 of an inch. So what is it? 1/4 is 2/8, maybe 3/8 then. Yeah, okay, so we're just doing that because that's gonna be our flap. Okay, and then we've got that. So let's ink it here as well. Like that. Okay, now it needs to go into our idea book. But before we put it in our idea book, I'm going to kind of, let's see. Okay, so that's not quite center. I'm going to just bring that little, you know, what's this? The circle here that we made. Yeah, okay. So I am going to find the middle of this. Oh well, I'm gonna just try to find the middle of that in that, the wrong side, like that. I'm gonna try and find the middle of that, like that. Okay, the end. I'm looking for this. Look at me. I'm looking for this and I am like, what am I really looking for? Okay, and I'm gonna put that in there and I don't know whether it's gonna work. Don't know whether it's gonna work. You know what? I don't think this is going to cut through or punch through 4 layers. So let's just do that. Okay, and then let's put that there like that. Sorry, my ear and everything is, you know, sore. Let's just take this. Yeah, so I'm a little bit like, I don't know, where's my stuff? So just gonna poke it through the like that. Right, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna take my bread and I'm gonna put my bread in and I'm going to close it up. But I'm not gonna close it tight because I need this to swivel. And look, I used the wrong side. It's okay. We'll just ink it up here now. Yeah, so I'm sorry if I'm not very talkative. But see, I'm feeling a lot better than when I just sat down and I started speaking to you. And the reason is that before I sat down, obviously, I was preparing this video. So, you know, I was a little bit out of breath. Glue, glue, glue. It's like you forget how to craft. That's the weirdest. Okay, not like you forget how to craft. Like you forget where your things are and stuff like that, I would say. Okay, so I'm gonna just do that. And look at my nails. Someone's supposed to do my nails for me, but I think I'm just going to have to do it beforehand. Right, so that's fine. Now, I swear I was so sick I could not do my nails. I literally was like sleeping. Today is the first day after 3 weeks that my colleagues at work actually said to me, "You actually sound human." And I feel human. So yeah, I had a page. Where is the page? And I wanted to add this too. Sorry, it's like a half page. Not a half, a folded page. Now where is it? This one here? No. Oh, that is the weirdest thing. I really thought I had a page. Let's see where we can put it, huh? No, something's there already. My goodness. I'm gonna have to just find a page. I don't want to put it there. Okay. Oh, not just wasting your time. I'm gonna put it here then. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put it there. Yeah, so I'm going to just maybe just let's add it here, hey? Right, so this is going to go here like that. Okay, all right. So we know that's going to go there, but we want our butterfly here like that. Okay, so I'm trying to remember exactly how this was done. So if you wonder why I'm faffing around here, it's because I'm trying to remember what I saw, and also because I'm changing it around. Okay, so this butterfly needs to go there, but before it goes down, we want to take this here and we want to use it. All right, so just going to ink it up, and it's not very sturdy. Okay, and there is a little hole that I've punched in it. Might need to make it a bit bigger, but let's see what I want to do here. So yeah, okay, I think what I want to do, I don't know, do I want to add it in? That hole is quite tiny. It's gonna go there like that. I'm going to see whether I can make that hole bigger, a little bit bigger. If I can, without compromising the integrity of this. Righto, so I'm gonna take this like that, and then I am going to put it through here. That's if I can. This cord is a little thick. So I'm going to try, and hopefully I am going to make it through. If I don't, I'll just change the way I want to put it in. The board is not strong enough as well. Okay, so that's also a problem. Yeah, okay, it's coming through. It is coming through, hopefully. No, it's not. It's not coming through. I do I don't want to put this in. Don't want to. Now I'm wasting my time and yours. Come on, if it just goes in. Okay. I'm going to try and put this through and get back to you, right? Okay, it's quicker than I thought. Right, so I'm going to do this now. Now, you got to be very gentle with this, in my case, because I am using quite thin cardboard. Okay. You know, like my cardboard is thin. Okay, so I've got that there now, right? Now, I am going to glue this down like that onto the butterfly. Yeah, so that is why it was thin, because I did not want, you know, I didn't want something thick over here, because then it's like you're losing the butterfly. Right, so I got the butterfly now, like that. I'm going to put the butterfly here now, like this. So I'm going to glue this down fully now. I'm also going to glue where the knot is, okay? Like that. You know, I'm going to make sure that this butterfly is put down nicely. And I'm going to try and put it in the middle. Okay, like that. Right, and that piece, I'm going to glue it down. I'm going to glue it down because, I mean, you don't have to, but I do because it is a bit, oh, look at what I did. I should not have pulled it. Shouldn't have pulled it. Silly something. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's try this. Although I like that, and I do have more. So, but where are they? Oh. There they are. There they are. So, here's my scissors. So there it is. And I think what I'm going to do now is that before I put it down, I have this piece over here that I'm going to stick it to firstly, just to get more, what's the word I'm looking for? To make it stronger. Okay, like that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm going to cut it out. It's bound to happen. So what I did is, all I did is kind of took out some edges. That's what I did. Right, like that. And then so now hopefully if it's stronger, it's gonna be better. Okay, and then I use this one here. Maybe I must use this. Let's just see how it's going to work if I use that. So I made, oh, I'm just like, yeah, I made it a little bit wider. So there we go. Okay, we can recover. Okay, there we go. That was much easier too. And then, ta-da! Come on, come on, come on. like that. Sorry, but these things happen. Okay, that's a piece of a calendar there. Right, so that's there, and we're going to do it again. Right, like nothing happened. Okay, so we put that there. Right, and then we put this here like that. So remember, it's a pocket. And look at me. So create it as a pocket. Like that. Okay. Like that. There. And we're going to put this like that. And I'm just going to overlap it maybe a tad bit. Not too much. So remember where we folded it? Right up. So just distressing it. All right, and overlap it tad bit, just a tad, like that. Like that. It looks a little smaller. Reason is the edges are rounded. So we could have rounded these edges as well. And then they would match. Let's see if we can. I don't think we can. I think it's stuck already. Yep. Okay, but maybe we can do that. And we can do that. I was wondering whether we should have rounded our edges. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got this now that we want to add as a like a little maybe or whatever, you know, to go into the pocket. How did I get that measurement wrong? I have no idea. I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's not this side, neither is it that side. So I don't know. Oh dear. So let's go and look for my corner rounder now. Like, I don't like things missing. Like, it throws me off when things miss. Because now it means I need to go and look for it. You know? I don't like that. There we go. And you can add more things to it. I wouldn't add too much because it is, after all, it's not a gusseted pocket or anything. But you can add like that to it. And also, let's just say I've got this. So I can add that to it as well. Okay. You can even add a little bit of a, you know, what's that thing called? Can't get the word. A tab on your stuff because the pocket is higher. And then that to go around there. So that's the reason why I wanted two bands. I wanted it to look like this, you know. Yep, like that. So now you've got 2 here, and then you can cut it off like that, right, like that. And then let's see if we can make it a little bit prettier. I don't know. Just looking for little butterflies. Now, I don't think so. I don't think I have any tiny butterflies at all. But maybe I've got that, and I've got this paper here. Like that. Maybe we can use that if we want to. Cute. Can go bigger as well if we want, but since this is the punch I have on my desk, yeah, I must say I would have rounded the corners because I don't like the snippy. Okay, so then when you're doing it, just round your corners there. Or you don't round this, then it'll be fine. Okay, so let's add this to it. Like that. And oh, this is just extra now. Don't need to do this at all. Just extra. There we go. Like that. And then, ew, yeah. So I don't know what time I'm going to get this video out, because I probably won't have it edited by the time I go into my meeting. But we'll see. Like that. Cute, cute, cute. I have tiny butterfly punch. I have it, but I mean, really, I don't know where it is. And then we can always just add what we have. Maybe we can add something like that there. Yeah. So this is the idea. It's all about the closure. All about the closure. And you don't have to use a butterfly. You can use a flower. But I would think something symmetrical, so that this part can go down it, you know, across, not down, yeah, down, yeah. Okay, so that's that. That's the idea for today, and I hope that you like it. Just something interactive. As I mentioned, I wouldn't do that again, and we'll round the corners the next time. But there you go. And then you open it like that, and then you've got your chew journal cards in here, or whatever you would like to add in it, you know. Yeah, see, those don't look nice. Those don't look nice. Yeah, but nevertheless, it is for the idea book. So the next time, I'll know not to snip them. Right, so that's your idea. Hope that you're going to use it. I think it's such a cool idea. And trust me, it's really made out of scraps if you think about it. Everything I used was scraps, except the butterfly, okay? The black butterfly wasn't a scrap, but then, I mean, for the most part, this thing is a scrap project. Okay, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye, ladies, and maybe I'll see you on Thursday if my energy levels hold up for the week. But if I don't, then I'll have to do your Friday freebie, because that Friday freebie is there for, oh my goodness, I can't even remember. Not last week Friday. Not the other Friday. Yeah, I think it was meant for the other Friday. That I think about it now, and because I got sick on the Wednesday, but I had already designed your Friday freebie. Yeah, so that's it. Take care, give it a try, and if you have given it a try, put it on my Facebook group. Now, the other thing you could have done is that you could have just glued this side in that side of your of the flap, and then you could have actually used it to push down into this pocket as well. So you have one coming from here and you have one coming from there as well. Okay, so that's also another idea that you could have done. That's such a crooked butterfly. I tried to make it straight. Obviously I didn't, but I'm so glad that I managed to do this project. It's just making me feel so much better that I managed to do this and given it a shot, even though it was a little project. I mean, it's such an achievement for me because I literally couldn't even do that in the last few weeks. I would say in the last 2 days, 2 weeks. I was so sick the day I had to go to the doctor. I couldn't even put my shoes or even socks on. My hubby had to take off from work to literally take me to the doctor that's about 2 kilometers away from here. But I couldn't even drive. That's, But I'm good now. I'm good. God is great. He's faithful. And he delivers on his promises. And yeah, I'm fantastic now in recovery mode. Bye, ladies. I'm so glad that I got to spend some time with you. And I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye. Enjoy.